includes $10 for the script for our play, and then also the sheet music for the piano and the singers in our play. We then have $20 for greeting cards, envelopes, and stamps, because we do want to have those on hand at Web Wednesday, just in case some residents are not able to use the technology, or if they don't want to, we're going to still be able to contact their families for them. We're also going to have $5 for parking for Walden Brook at our final presentation. We're actually all really excited about that because Mary Holman has expressed us that she might actually be able to bring their bus up here with a few of the residents that we bond with. And then finally, we just $15 for our final presentation materials. And now I'm going to hand it over to Francis to wrap up. Thank you.
We've already talked about risk management, the agency needs, the scope statement, expenses, and the project plan. I'd like to conclude with a little story of something that happened to me while we were at one of the classes. While we were visiting, one of the residents named Reva came up to us and told us that she was so excited at the prospect of us having us working at one of the classes. She said that when she was our age, she had actually worked with the elderly to volunteer, and she was so touched that someone would care enough for them to volunteer. This is what Trinity Company hopes to accomplish beyond our scope statement. We want to enrich their lives by forming lasting bonds with them. That way, after this project is done, we might actually go back and visit them. 4 out of 7 of us up here in Bentonville there have grandparents in retirement homes, and with that number growing every year, it's very likely that one of us could be in that situation in the future. Thank you.
I just have 2 minor questions. Your scope statement says from October 6th to November 16th. Have you already begun your project?
We have. We went last Monday, and that is because Mary Holman expressed that we needed to start at the beginning of October, and we realized that if we don't get approved, those hours won't count, and that's fine with us. We also really wanted to go and get started on that because she really needed us to go at the beginning of October.
And if you do get approved, will those hours will count?
We are all way far over the 100, so I mean, it doesn't have to. I don't think they will count.
Because that's something we did. We have for this, but that's what we decided. Let me guys have a proposal if you've already begun your project. Or facilities have a proposal if you've already been in the project.
I was going to go through really to accept it. I mean, we were willing to accept it, but hours wouldn't count at all.
But for how many hours you started your project? Not even the proposal being approved.
Don't we still need to still get approved?
Yeah. And it hasn't been approved yet, but you've already begun your project. Was your supervisor aware of this?
When we went to the office, we told them that we will be starting, and I think he said something about those hours will be out of the
I guess then it seems that you guys didn't even really need a proposal if you already began your project.
Well, we didn't start any of that. It was like besides the drama one that indicates how that. We were hoping that we could wait later, and we talked to Mary Holman, and she was just like, I really, really wish I could get started, and we just felt like it just kind of seemed like undermined her that the only reason we're doing this is for our project, so we have to wait. So we just kind of let it get started, and if there's hours don't count, that's fine, but we just wanted her to know, and we felt like that would make her feel like we were really going to help it, and not just their hours.
I guess I would just like to impress on you and maybe the rest of the class that the proposal isn't just about hours, the proposal is about the project, and that you already began the project. So how many hours doesn't matter, it's just that the project's been done. So that's just something I'd like for you guys to think about. If you're in the corporate world, to start a project before it's been approved by your supervisors, or even clients might not be the best thing to do. Even though it's with the best intention, it might not be the best thing to do.
They actually had a costume party a few weeks ago, and they said they had plenty of costumes to make.
Who here has done something like this before, creating and directing a play that's been created on scratch? Who ever seen that experience?
I mean, I've experienced it, like, everything, but I've worked with leaders and stuff like that.
And are you confident that 56 hours is sufficient to put on the site?
Well, isn't it just, I guess, in this situation, like, we're running lines with them, which is what more they really want to do. That's running lines, like getting the lines to say and then send it back and actively kind of working with that. That's what they're most excited to be working and interacting in that. Because a lot of them, when we spoke to that, they really wanted to do something with like a Gilligan kind of play. So we're gonna have to like pull out we're gonna kind of research it, find something for the things that we can do. And so that is just mainly about stepping up and running lines. Like they're not so not that they don't care, but they're not so worried about the sound effects and like the background, and they're just excited to be working with each other, working with us, dressing up and having fun to do.
And they just like performed at play, I think like last year, and they also talked about it called like the Lone Ranger. And the thing they were like really excited about is they get to entertain their other residents. So it's just something fun, and they even said themselves, they're like, it's just mainly so that like we like for them to be able to laugh at us, like what we really want to get out of this class is to play and entertain people. They're not as much a huge production, but it's just fantastic. Right, and we have someone who's going to play the piano, so I'm going to take care of the music. She's really excited about that, one of the residents herself. And then also, like the residents we're adding with today don't want to do too much memorizing, like they can't do that at their age. So we're going to have some sort of like cards or something for them to do during the play. So, I mean, it's not like we're really going to need that much practice time. We already practice it with them every week, but we don't expect them to memorize it or anything like that.
So my last question is how will you know you've done a good job? Not for each of the 4 projects separately, but overall. How will you know that you've made a difference?
We talked about just having like reviewing what we did at the end of each week with Mary Hallman and some of the residents, just getting their feedback on it and making sure they're all enjoying it. And also things like the melodrama class. When we went last week, a bunch of them said they were at Color Friends, they really liked it, they want to get more people involved in it. And I think too, if more people are coming to it, we'll know that it's becoming a success that way.
So you talked about it here.
No, we didn't. I mean,
We talked about meeting with
as a group, we talked about that.
but no decision.
We're most focused on the social values you walk through. I mean, it's not the
Yeah, understood. And so then again the question, how do you know that you're succeeding at creating or adding social values?
I mean, that's something that our team members will know. And
Magically?
We talked about that proposal, we're going to like ask Mary Hallman and do the reason that they don't have. I think she's like, yeah, we're going to do we are going to do that. Talking to them and getting feedback after the And also, I wanted to, at the end in our final presentation, we hope that we could sort of measure it by having the residents come if they really felt like they liked us enough to come.
Thank you very much.